Hello. Well, this is a little replacement video for one that I had online for a short while on the theme of subpersonalities. And in the video that I had previously published through the trickery of video, I had managed to appear in both my male and one of my femme guises as though in a conversation. Now, this was something that was fairly stage managed. I had thought through the questions that I wanted to pose to my inner girl, and then after some meditation and sort of coming into that mindset and allowing Chloe to express herself, I allowed the answers to come out spontaneously, and there were some surprises with that actually. And even though the little video involves some trickery, and I was obviously not actually in the same place at the same time, it still did feel as though I wasn't talking to a brick wall. That's actually something that's quite difficult to describe. And the whole topic of subpersonalities is something which has been explored by a number of psychologists. It's something that I don't know a huge amount about, but I think there is enormous value in exploring this area further. It's certainly something that I'm beginning to read about and to relate to some of what I'm reading, especially if you are, like me, pangendered. And having subpersonalities seems to be something that is actually really very common, if not actually the norm, if we did but know it. It's not quite the same as having multiple personalities, and certainly not in the sense of a disorder where you wouldn't be aware when one personality or one subpersonality is taking over, as it were. In this case, you very much are aware of these different aspects of yourself, these different ways of expressing yourself, and each has their own narrative and their own story to tell. So that was really something that was quite revealing. I've taken the video down because sadly this sort of thing is not necessarily appreciated by a wide audience, quite apart from the fact that I guess my conversation was fairly personal and private, so there was a limit to how long I wanted to keep it public. It has tended to attract, unfortunately, the wrong kind of attention, and that isn't serving me or other people that view it at all. So I thought I would just replace it with a description of what I did and offer the invitation to others to possibly try this approach where you interview yourself, essentially, where you ask questions, pre-written questions, and then when your femme self is able to express herself authentically, to respond to those. As I say, it was really quite a revealing exercise to me, and one I'm sure that I'll repeat before too long.